Hi, Simon here from HobbyKing.com. Today I want to show you the new 1/8 HobbyKing HKM-390 on-road motorcycle. Now this is a ready to run. Now it does have a 380 size 21 turn brushed motor inside it, and I will go through some of the items that are on this. We have refined this bike a lot, so it will handle a hell of a lot better than the original one. On the rear end we do have a mechanical stabilised gyro, which makes this bike have incredible stability. High speed and low speed. What we have done with the rear of this motorcycle is we've actually got a 2-belt system which improves the low speed stability. You can see on one side of the bike we have the main belt, and on the other side we actually have another belt which has increased the stability, as I said. So up the front we do have 2 steering linkages. This improves the front end feel of the bike and again makes this bike really nice to ride. Now around the back of the bike we do have a new system which is a single piece. So the rear swing arm is one piece which holds the motor and all the suspension components in the rear as well. Again, improving the handling abilities of this bike. And then again on the rear end you can see the oil-filled rear dampener there, which gives great smooth action. So we have made the whole frame and the rear swing arm in carbon fibre. This improves obviously the weight, so it's a hell of a lot quicker than the original one. Now the whole setup of this bike from out of the box to getting it ready to run is very simple process. You do have a large sticker sheet, so you can take your time and apply all the stickers like we've done on this sheet. There's a couple of modifications that you will need to do. One of them is a little hole that just needs to be drilled here for the crash bar through the rider's leg. A little bit of glue applied to the motorcycle helmet and just to attach the visor onto. Then you screw that onto the body. Then it's just a simple clip system, so you can just use those split pins to put the whole bike together. Put the battery in, of course, beforehand. The radio is already bound up, so what comes with the package is also the radio, which is the 2 gigahertz radio. And additional items you will need for the package will be 4 AA batteries for the radio, a 1300 2S battery. This one does have a XT30 applied to the bike, so anything with an XT30 pack would go straight into this bike, and away you are, ready to run. Now we're going to take this bike out into the field. Richard and I are going to have a bit of fun with this, so please check out the footage. So from the studio down to the park, we're going to give this HKM a bit of a run for its money. So I'll just demonstrate the best way to start off with these bikes. It's got that mechanical gyro on the rear end, so what you do is you just give it a couple of revs and then just let it stop, place it down on the bottom of the ground there and just give it a slight push and it will take off no problem at all. Because you've got that gyro actually spinning, it's giving that stability. So here we go. Driving the bike really slow here, and you can see it's really stable. This is probably one of the best bikes I've ever actually driven. So as you can see, I'm just riding this really slowly, like it's basically just a little bit quicker than walking pace. This is a perfect beginner's bike. It really is nice and stable with low speed stability. The brakes are pretty responsive as well. They don't really lock up the rear end, but it can certainly slow down the bike pretty quickly. So Rich has never ridden a bike before, or an RC bike before, but we're just going to give him a bit of a go, and just to show how easy this is. Just give it a couple of revs. So how is it, Rich?
It's actually pretty good, man. It's easy, it's easy to sort of...
For a beginner's bike?
For a beginner's, to get started and get it sort of under control, it's actually pretty good. It's easy to handle. You don't need to be an expert at this. That's what this bike is for.
And the speed's pretty good. Like, it's quick, but it's not going to get you into too much trouble.
You can slow it down if you sort of just want to get yourself used to the controls and learning how to control the bike if this is your first time using it.
And the battery's lasting a hell of a long time. We've been out here for a good 10-15 minutes and we haven't shown any signs of it slowing down, so. So as you can see from the footage, this bike is really easy to set up and it's really easy to ride around. Great fun little system. Now for more information about the product will be listed down below. Now please subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell for future further updates. And until next time, see you later.